Yeah, Mamma, dream my Aquaban from Cstv News at 24 so Emrana Susan Sema Tregu Ewo Maimu, Ene Oman Hodo, so near the Bedaimu say Cassie, 97 de Bedimu Akutain Binu. Minister for Energy, Gina Paul, Ediabetu, just say, I just say a light, and I say, Kanya, Edundum, a walk, Martin in Potable, or maybe Alpha, or Senebea, Sadden, and so a big child. So, and now, or Safa, or share upon a bed, so a Joseph Bukari, Eddie are two, a just say, send your mouth, a use motorcycle, or my mono, a so a bad Betsy. Alfred Sunu Amampini John Dramani Mahama Apau, a Director General for FRA, or call a Ghana Prison Service, and also send for Obetsidi a woman. When in summer who do our Betsy, Ewa Cassian, and needed the woman, Apomoding, Amanone. And efficient so a woman, the diamond say Cassian. I miss so much opinion, me and they mammy ama bafua. Okoya be for the 10 times as soa. Oko a Facebook, a CSTVGH. Sound so and a YouTube no a CSTVGH. Oko like a share. Na for a joint trend so at so as ye. Every penny ya back in kindly na a day a ma wo. Yep, the creation, Sarah's Dream Jewelries, treat by Manel, KS Rafimes Co. Limited, Rema Ushering Agency, Silas Sweet Tom Brown, Amasel Block Machinery and Block Manufacturing, and also Yasuna Yedeka say, as soon ye tray on Sima, Yaba Yedin Tremoso ever soon. Ya sha se na yedi yeni kwa kochire mu ewo asante mantem se yeni na ebe kaya Ghana fo eye Kumase aye no ewo asante mantem amogbo amane ese nkania edundum ewo sabia ewo intinu ade se omode adesre atum pendefo enim se sanye eye nkania edundum ewo sabia ewo no eha wejuma eno enam so ma Minister for Energy John Abdullahi Jinapo abekasa na wotre mu se Ghana ban eden hihye egu akwem se ne be ya beboa amankanye dundum nkania edum ewo Kumase ne Mpotem no eso ebete
ina nkania no beye months se beye bosome beye na wotwe ekoi nkania na engineer ye esanse ekro no kesia na eye demand no so increase se demand increase na se bia wo use tikwa se wo de tikwa si o na wo use articulator integrate ko for aye wo mo ho a omode new transformer 145 MVA transformer replace ne na be 63 no na enreda na se omo ye eye ho adwumadie kakra no ema Kumase amantem bebre edundum ye
past 2 weeks ni nkania ho nsem wa asante mantem ha no aye bibie wo ho kasa ne nyamu na eye afija kwabre north nipa bonfo akutu transformer kese kututwa cables a ene yenye omumu akura de sa aka ho ana se ha ye bibiri na makuruma yisum eye street light nsensem a o de cables ne sha ba ko bi wo ha copper ana wo ho ndi copper ne de omutwitwa ti ene minister ka ho asem a ene energy commission aye adom o ma ye aluminium ebetima ma sa ndi pa bonsem no atimi akofom
na osofo a wohwe akwana bedie so Joseph Bukari abomani a wochire mu se Ghana ban ne obetimi bia se road traffic regulation 2021 no obesan de aba ebio se ne be ya motorcyclists a wodi edijuma ewo oman mu no eso ebetekra
I said that we made a promise that we're going to amend the law that prohibits the use of motorcycles and tricycles for commercial purposes. So that is the portion of the law we are going to look at to review it and allow the use of motorcycles and tricycles to be able to operate as a fee-paying service in the transport industry. We are looking within a period of 3 weeks for them to do all the stakeholder consultations, for them to bring all the ideas and the suggestions that will facilitate the amendment of the LI 2180 so that we will get our young people who are desirous to use motorcycles and tricycles to earn a living engage in that enterprise.
Openi Ghana man penin John Dramani Mahama abonidin fufuro ese onye Director General from Ghana Prison Service anidin the patient bafo boni oman penin dia tu nenim ese dibra ye de amano no one share number ne homodin se ne be ya prison service dwumedi a wodi e wo honum no e betimi aye kra behwe.
Overcrowding remains a major challenge in our prison service, and my administration will intensify efforts to implement alternative sentencing methods to ease the pressure on our prison facilities. At the same time, the prison service must embrace modernization with digital record keeping and enhanced security measures to ensure effective management. The responsibility falls on you, Mrs. Bafoboni, to lead the charge in transforming our prisons into true centers of reformation, centers of incarceration. I have my full support in this mission. For our new Director General of Prisons, Patience Bafoboni, your appointment comes at a time when we're committed to modernizing our correctional system. Prisons should not merely be a place of confinement, but institutions for transforming. True justice is not only about punishing wrongdoing, but also about offering a path to redemption. By the introduction of the prison service parole regulations, which will soon be laid before Parliament, marks a bold step in ensuring that individuals who have demonstrated genuine rehabilitation are given us to reintegrate into society as responsible citizens.
Mayen tu fa enko mrashe bejem na mrashe beje fie chiame aya abansmana Kings for Gbabin ejina 1992 Constitution and Parliamentary Service Act and na chese wapa a Parliamentary Service Board in entuma.
In achieving uninterrupted and effective functioning of Parliament, I believe the 9 board will work assiduously to make this a reality. I am confident that this board will add onto the already improved work environment to encourage hard work, dedication, and excellence. While I commend majority of the staff for the hard work, the board still has to address issues related to some members of staff who are indolent or absentee workers. It's important for the board to implement measures to get all staff to be duty conscious, patriotic, and productive.
Donkuma ba ni deni wo mrashe beje wanu kreya esanso mrashe beje ni de ma dehia wo efutu aba to empeso aso Alexander Fenyomaken o de atuja wo tre mu se donkuma no nhwehwe mu se ne be ya IGP fufura ya pawo no wo behwe ni fia wedi.
The minister in his answer took the opportunity to introduce the new IGP. I want to congratulate him on his appointment. Suffice to state that in the statement from the minister responsible for government communications, he told the country that the new IGP has spent 40 years in the service, 40 years as a police officer. So at the right time, we would calculate whether he entered at a 2019 or 18 his age and all. But he says, he stated publicly that the new IGP has spent 40 years in the service. That is just by the way.
Honorable Minority Leader,
well.
you have to ask a supplementary question.
Mr. Speaker, I am congratulating him because this is the first time he's introducing him. And then he talked about 40 years in the service. So I'm only doing the mathematics. Whether the IGP is going to retire very soon or what. But, Mr. Speaker, that's beside the point. I want to ask the minister.
Can you swap for an hour share and say any no dear so no prayer is so a Rasha Jenny and the mad shower what damango abatua empeswa so Samuel Abdullah Jinapo dia to that what Tremu say o call your forest reserve wahodua ewo or my moi and they see Amanyo Kono echitai for a wow wo to a form a good day at the essence yes asena insense be and or the etsuja.
Speaker, I rise to support the position of the minority leader, the Speaker, on the need for some pre-laying procedure. But, Mr. Speaker, the point is, the need for this pre-laying is all because the submissions made by the Honorable Majority Leader and the Honorable Minister for Education, Mr. Speaker, in some respects, does not contextualize the issue because the President has the right under the National Constitution, under statute, to exercise a discretion for mining to take place in a forest reserve. Mr. Speaker, as we speak today, the 18th of March, Tuesday, mining is happening almost in all the forest reserves of our country. Today. Mr. Speaker, today. Mr. Speaker, the coalition against Galamsey, led by the venerable, respected Ken Ashibe, has actually come out with a report about how political party kingpins, believing that their party have won power, taking over the forest reserves of our country. So that's why I'm saying that the pre-laying is necessary. It's necessary for us to be able to have a thorough, in-depth interrogation and discussion as to how this can be formulated and presented in a manner which you truly, if that is what we want to achieve.
Former Minister of State on Prayer A.M. Rasha Bejani demand the shower Etiwa East. Aya Abena Ose Asari Akasa in Rada wo Rasha Bejama wo Tremu say aya 2025 budget now. Also for share yesika sem so aya atofosin eko kenkan ye wo Rasha Bejam wo Tremu a. Aya de se ekamia koye se nsema aya also afo ye ebe kan ye no wadane danem enu ti wo Tremu I was say in Yama Bia and who ehiano, Nanka was a washim, now walking kind and answer what they at two Janaman saying na in whom in Yama, ebe coso ever of my moon.
In the year 2021, the world's economic growth rate declined from 6.3% to 3.2% in 2024. Advanced economies also saw their economies declining from 5.5% in 2021 to 1.7% in 2024. And here comes Ghana, who is also part of the global economy. We saw our economy coming down from the 5.5% in 2021 to 5.7% in 2024. Acknowledging this, you come and then you paint a gloomy picture, Mr. Speaker. Clearly, Ghana is the envy of the advanced economies and the world at large. My brothers on the other side, that when they were leaving government in 2016, what was their growth rate? 3.6% against a revised target of 4.1%. Mr. Speaker, when you also go to page 8 of the budget, in page 8 of the budget, the minister acknowledges that inflation is a real concern in the ECOWAS region. And Ghana is also part of the ECOWAS region. And so minister comes here to paint a picture as if Ghana is not part of the ECOWAS region, and we are all trying very hard to tame or bring down inflation. The people of Ghana, that this government is a government that is going to rationalize expenditure and cut waste. But Mr. Speaker, they should tell us where in this budget have they rationalized expenditure? Where in this budget have they cut waste?
Ejumayefo mpanifo a wɔwɔ Laboni Senior High School na de adesrede eto omampanin John Dramani Mahama enim ese onkɔ wɔ hɔ insrabe mu ne na efa eye enanwada ejabrani bi a eto school no eye Laboni Girls Dormitory mu a emu niema nina ehye na niema ehye ema Imofra ananse school for no wonyema nina etimi ehye mofra beye se ohane eduonu enum niema etimi hye ntino wode adesrede etum panifu enim se obetimi akọwọ ho onmu ase ne be ya obetimi abaye nsiesie na adetire ne adesua so etimi akoso ye jira nsen we so na ye twa ye ho sima ye ba ye dedwedie mu nsen so ebeto aso. Era sedie du so dwedie mu ensem na ababeto edwase ku bi a wo ho se Alliance of Drivers Association de abeto edwase lorry fare no ya de so matumu ohamu chichemu eduonu 20%. Nienti a wo kan sa no ene se wo tra spare part ebo ayede ne sari tinu omu tumu akọ 20%. Na no enna one hour ton spare part ewo aboso kan ne GPR2 mpanifo de abetu edwase sa ensem a nkrofo e de abetu dwano no krabia enim.
It's just unfortunate say onipa baako be sorry because our car baako ana mienu nti obeba bontan be ka say me matumi lorry fare mu ya ye juma ya fi baba o afi bebre enye sa na juma no ti ye wo transport unions ahohoro bebre emre bia e beto lorry fare mu enye GPRT obe na to lorry fare mu ye wo Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council omo represented transport unions in kitten nyina ene GPRT yeso ye kitaya from now unless said the right thing has been done.
Wana wodi obroni wewu hu juma metre ofosu no ena afe obiaya yetu imra egu no aka wa ho aboma wo trese me ne bosome no wodi jumedie bi eba be hihye so abeboa ama biaya yedi imra egu no obetimi aboa na efin a ede ebre oman no eto ebetwa
Intera and I use clothing and other textiles are ma all your waste ma on your waste movie adza betuma kede all your waste no obun so far obetuma ye bibi film enti no yetsa am kede no nze ibade na betuma ye ma ya highlight all the opportunities are you betumo enya efi textile waste. And from the last week we buy about the 56 containers or a significant portion. And here for them are yenim containers awaba. Yenim nyama what them containers but say on real woman. One hour what ton them bills won't to be with the oh. Except me ton ajima ABC. ABC super kade the maji de na me ton ye ma wa kana ma ton. Only now you collect them information. So you collect them information now. More they will recycle. Partners anyone you juman na yezama one. Ma order cycling. one anyone you juman the mountain you break them things now yeah the man not share there them insights no you bet me that go back to 1 hour entire kitchen one day entire idea bagana no day na you to a movie from landfills my per day now there by 2050 landfills ma be able to bola impede
nisi be ye be yi omono aduane efiri ho e be say ye recycle ye wo asase e wo ho asase no ye betimi as ye betimi de ye adwuma no ama ibi
in Tara and I use clothes.
My engineer saying when soon I try who see my buyer, dear man on incense so it was so. Say a quack of Piemo, our hammers about Chimemo, and Barbeto, a dress, a nipper, say a do, and 9 a pen for any more fra, a cajon, dear with me at 1 and ever in Seado. Nina, Efa, Israel, ne Gaza, and took a man whom so I was a biaho, and no, and a policy for a day in some other 2 jar, what Tremu say Israel Defense Forces, and I chancellor walk call a northern Gaza, none one a Jubia walk to 2 man. Some microphone and I say in Nipano, what see me at 1 and ever in Seado. Chief Justice yet was why I'm for uni entry mu our US on my na Chief Justice the my US Supreme Court and I just what they had to address say yeah or man penny Donald Trump had be to just say or man crofo I would na if you US my mono watchra atemuafo bi owo ho ade se nhyehyɛ bi a opini anaso man penny ade be to ja na nya de se wo de so na no ana o kyerɛ mu sɛ nhyehyɛ bi a man penny Donald Trump ade ba be to adwa no ade se obo egu Ledu so enigedie mu ensemu na Rosemond Brown adodo na efre no kuapem polo ono ankasa etwa sine no ede aba beto na aba fifide tintan so nini na efa nyinsan a onyem ehu na no na so magana ne Nigeria entertainment industry ene wo ne fans nini na and they congratulations messages ede emanu ade amanu Wabra 2025 Telesur Ghana Music Award ebeto dwana se wode ebaye no ade se nkrofo dodo na anachese ya nominate omo enjum no na ade se nkrofo ananse fans ahodo no kyeremu a makoma Kimpaluta nenjum no enya ade se eba sa nomination ni mu eno anachese Kimpaluta nankasa petition ede akoma mpenifo wo TGMA a wo kyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ se mpenifo ebe kyerɛkyerɛ ne nti a saa ne ndwom makoma no entimi ambem ɛda se ha se na yɛde kaseɛ ni na esi me ameje epini a mede kaseɛ yi ɛso medin ede mame ama bafo a okoya be fudie tintan so a Cstv yɛwɔ Facebook Sanso and a Facebook YouTube no Cstv GH okwa like it subscribing na fe share na for wadwen trend so eto ase e me pemu no ye be kinkan ni na e de amount macro